The production of DOC.
What is DOC?
Day-old chicks. Either the broiler, the layer, the nyla. The day-old chicks that we raise to grow. I will tell you boldly that there is no any course, no any course in Nigeria that pass agriculture.
Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Diary of Nigeria Industry, a podcast where we explore the highs and lows of entrepreneurship and professions. So today we are talking to a guest that is among the movers and shakers of agriculture in Kano State. So I'm really happy to be with him and I hope you are too. So what is that? Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine, sir. How is business? How is work? How is everything, sir?
Everything is fine.
Thank you very much, sir. So, at Diary of Nigeria Industry, what we do basically is just to meet people that are in a field that are doing well for themselves, probably we that are upcoming can see and learn one or two from you. So I hope you.
As you all know, my name is Bella Abdulkadir Nahasa. That's all.
So you tell us your background, sir, your school, where you came from, like your school, where you schooled, basically.
Okay. I schooled in Kano. My village name is Angasan. I finished the Okintopa Science College. I proceed to Bayero University, where I obtained B Agriculture with specialization in animal science. From there, I moved forward for my MSc, where I obtained the certificate of range land management, livestock range land management in dryland in West African dryland agriculture.
A course in master's, you know?
At master's level. From there, I proceed for my PhD level, animal welfare, productions, and health, which I'm currently doing the program now.
Okay. So,
Yes.
sir, this animal science, when you started it, did it like you wanted to do animal science from the beginning, or you just were looking for admission, they now gave you animal science?
No, from the beginning I choose
Animal
science since from the secondary school.
Okay.
Yes,
Why,
I
sir?
did animal science. Yes, the reason is that I have just an interest in agriculture.
Okay.
Even though specifically I decided to go for agri-economics.
Okay.
That was my intention. By the time I moved to level 300, I decided to change my thinking to become an animal scientist, which I'm not an animal scientist in
And you are happy
nutrition.
with it, sir?
I'm really happy with it.
So, sir, we want to learn, like, there are a lot of us. Me too, I was like a student of animal health when I was in my ND. And the thing is, we see this course. I think like we don't understand the value of the course, like in aspect of we are just going to study because we didn't see, we went to look for admission, we want another course, they gave us this course, so we are just studying it. And I think it's affecting us because we are not achieving what we are supposed to achieve than somebody that went here with the mindset of I want to achieve this thing in this course.
So, you know, one thing with this course is that people didn't know that. I will tell you boldly that there is no any course, no any course in Nigeria that pass agriculture. Nobody can live without food, and we are all looking for protein, especially the protein side.
Yes.
You know, there is a lot of deficiency of meat, eggs, and other things. Therefore, there is a lot of job opportunity
In agriculture.
in agriculture, not only even in agriculture, in animal science specifically. Those that are into production and those that are into health production, there is a lot of opportunity. If anybody is going to come back to agriculture, there is not going to be unemployed people, because everybody will be employed. The gap is wide.
So the gap is right, but again, there are still people in the same agriculture, in the same animal science. I don't know, maybe they don't understand this thing. They will do it, finish HND, and they will still be like stuck. I don't know the problem.
It's not that they don't know what they're doing. The problem is that most of the people are not looking for the opportunity.
But the opportunity is
The
there.
opportunity is there. And people like to, you know, agriculture is not like accounting. It's not like,
It's not fancy.
it's not something that you where you'll be putting expensive this thing, expensive this. The only thing in agriculture is that you have to work hard. Anybody that you see studying agriculture is not for a lazy people. Therefore, at any cost, if you want to be self-reliant, you have to work up hard and move into the system. Most of the people that graduate is that they are not ready to work hard. They only put in their mind that they only want to obtain the certificate and go to office and work. Agriculture is not working in office, it's working in the field. You can't get anything in agriculture if you didn't go to field. You must go to field. Therefore, there is need for any person that read agriculture. He should put in mind that this is not a course that I will stay in office. It's a course that I went out to field and work. Therefore, if you are going to work out and you are going out to field for work, you are going to get a lot of opportunities.
Okay. So, sir, are there any specific opportunities in this course that you think people are not exploring, that people don't even see?
Many.
Like, listen.
For instance, let me start with the first one. If you take poultry productions physically, I always say it. I always tell a lot of people that even poultry productions, there is a lot of places that we lack efficiency. For instance, if you look at this, since from the production of equipment, what are these equipment? The feeders, the drinkers, the battery cage. How many people are we produce? How many people are into that business in the Nigeria? How many people are producing that feeders, drinkers, all this equipment? Most of this equipment they are brought from abroad. It's only few that are produced here locally. Therefore, even the locally that are produced here, you find out there's only few people that are into that production of equipment. The second one you lack it is that the production of DOC.
What's DOC?
Day-old chicks, either the broiler, the layer, the nyla, the day-old chicks that we raise to grow. That is what we call DOC. Most of the people that are into production of the DOC company, a lot of them are foreign companies. Many of them. The big people that are into business are foreign companies. Why many people that are here are not involving themselves into DOC production? From DOC, you see that other people are into rising of what? Either the broiler or the egg at up to either the broiler to table size or the layer for egg productions. You find out that still people full out from the business now with some little excuses, which we see that if people can resist on that excuses they are giving, there is a lot of issue. Let's look at it. Even the marketing side. How many people will take egg as their business just only to sell egg? Just only to sell egg. There are not many. You find out most of the people that have graduated from the animal science, if you tell them come and sell an egg, they will tell you that this is not my business. I have social certificate, I have social certificate. This is something that people that didn't go to school supposed to do that. That is one mistake. Two, less into slaughter. If you look into slaughter, I have been in a lot of markets. I have asked a lot of people. Will you see somebody that even have a primary school certificate? He's slaughtering 150 to 200 chickens a day. And he will be charged 50-15 naira. Therefore, if you multiply 50-15 naira times 200, how much is it?
That's a reasonable amount of money.
15 naira times 100, 5,000 times 200,
that's
10,000 naira. If you multiply by 30, it's going to be 300,000. How many people have they been employed? At the initial, they will give the 300,000 in a month. The government didn't have that money to pay them. Therefore, if you ask somebody that graduated from animal science, from animal raising and production, to go and join this sector to be slaughtering and processing the chickens, he will tell you that this is not work for a graduate. It's a work for people that didn't even go to school. Well, this person that didn't even go to school is generating 300,000 every month. I knew that you even go to school, you cannot even generate 50,000 in a month. Therefore, there is a lot of gap. That is only in poultry productions. Still, if you move into those that are selling the processed one, the frozen chick, the frozen fish, they are all there. And this is another group of categories that If you take it as a business, you process it, you package it, you do a proper storage, you're going to get a lot of marketing so that you can be supplying to hotel, restaurant, event centers. A lot of things are going to be only poultry production. What about ruminant productions? If you look at ruminant productions, I always say it. I don't think in Kano here, I don't think. Is there any private abattoir? Yes,
Like,
there is not. Therefore, why can't you think of providing a private abattoir in Kano?
what will it?
Process, collect the animals, slaughter them, process it in a modern way, then and be selling it to other people in KG and other things. There are a lot of look at it up to now. Our abattoir is running in a what? Local
Local
way,
setting.
local settings. Therefore, if people can think deeply, they can introduce the modern way of abattoir here too. Still, if you want to into large animal, we have what they call pasture arrange management. People are fighting every day, crisis with Fulani because of what? Because of
Feeding
feeds,
their
feeding of animal. Where is there is feed? People have read from their either animal production or animal science. They have told them how to do what they call pasture range and management. Therefore, if you have run into this course, I have told a lot of students, a lot of people that only this sector can make you to become rich, can make you to employ a lot of people. Let's assume that you are in your village where there is abundant water, there is abundant water, there is abundant land. You only look, you have the technical know-how. You only plant the seeds. After you plant the grasses, cut it in any season. Start selling to these people that have large animal in your village. If that one is difficult for you, you can still get a big land. You have water close to you in your villages. Close the system. After you close it, invite the people that are in your village. Let them come and graze on that particular land. If they graze on that particular land, they should be paying you some little amount. If you say that, okay, I have goats, bring any goat that will feed for a day, you are going to charge her 100 naira. Or you are going to charge her 200 naira.
so if the
If it is
space
a
is
cow,
big,
the space is, we have abundant land in our villages, which we are only using them during what? During
during
rainy
rainy
season.
season. So we
During
can
the,
use them
yeah, we can
before.
use them to invest our money and plant the pasture, the grasses. Then you invite all the farmers that are dealing, they are crying, they don't have you, they don't have you. Tell them this is the little amount that you'll be paying.
100 naira per
100
day for
naira.
a
I'm
farm.
just giving an example. I'm not saying 100 naira is going to be, but I know it's going to be cheaper and more easier to the farmers and the people of that community that you are there. Therefore, there is a lot of opportunity.
But I think, sir, this kind of thing that you just said now, I don't know, maybe we don't see it in our classrooms or what, because the mindset is different. We just go learn, learn what we are, maybe just cram in some cases, cram, write exams, they give us a certificate, and then somebody will have the certificate and he does not know where to go from left or to right. So the thing is really somehow.
It's not that they are not seeing it in the class. They are seeing it. Like I said, a lot of lecturers, a lot of instructors, we are discussing with them. Some of them are our colleagues, some of them are our friends. They tell them these opportunities. It's just that, like I told you, people have the mindset of they only want to have the certificates.
But I think people don't even realize, like people don't understand, even if you are seeing it, because it takes someone with another type of mindset to understand what you are seeing, to see opportunities in problems. That kind of stuff.
I understand. Yes, it's not that they didn't see it, they have seen it.
But they didn't understand.
They didn't understand. Therefore, you can help them to tell them that there is a lot of opportunities.
So that
in
is
these sectors.
the main reason of this podcast, so that people can see opportunities in fields that they already are, that maybe they are not even seeing anything that they can do with this thing. So sir, please want to know, because you're someone that I used to say that have gone ahead of us, we are still following your debate. So like, I want to tell you, like, when you started your business, because you have established a very good thing for yourself, when you started, was there any time that, like, just tell us how you started and how, then I will ask the questions after.
This business started 2010
Okay.
with only 2 staff now. At
Okay,
that
then.
time. Then this company start growing up to where now we have almost 45
Staffs.
permanent staff to 46. We have like 4 veterinary doctors.
Oh,
We
certified
have
veterinary.
certified DBM. They have degree in veterinary medicine. Then we have like 4 animal scientists. We have those that reach animal health and production like 4 or 5. Then we have a lot of accounting people, those that have diploma and other areas specializations. This is to tell you that we have a lot of opportunities in agriculture. Yes.
So, sir, when you started, I want to know, like, when you started, was it an easy journey for you? Because, like, for everything, there is a price, there is a journey that we don't see. Now, I'm only seeing the glam and everything, the shine, shine.
When we
I didn't
started the
see
business,
the,
me, I started this business with hobby and interest.
like, I don't,
Yes. When I started this business, I just think that there's a lot of opportunity.
wait.
I tell people that are working, I tell people that I'm dealing, farmers, this your your zone of economic poverty. If you work hard, you are going to change yourself to the economic of prosperity. That is my word every to most of these farmers. Therefore, what we are doing here is that we started with a lot of issues, challenges day by day.
Can
But
you just give
that's
me, like, 2 to 3 times when you feel like,
me, a lot of people I can remember from the scratch are even laughing for me.
yeah, they are saying that it's,
Yes, they're just looking at it like I didn't even know what I'm doing.
okay.
We have made a lot of changes and impacts in this area of agriculture, especially the poultry industry.
Oh,
For instance, we started with only selling of drugs, vaccine, and feed. Later on, we started with the introduction of laboratory, whereby most of the farmers are not even aware that all these things you're seeing, they can run into laboratory, especially those that are into milling, producing of poultry feed. The diseases are diagnosed. We have only 2 labs, 3, sorry. We have the food and nutrition laboratory where we analyze all the feed, all the raw materials, all whatever we use in animals. Like animals is like they are all like human beings. If you want to have a good result, you have to produce what they call balanced diet to them. Therefore, we have this laboratory. Train people here. The reason why we train people, we just want to make sure that people are enlightened to have the knowledge and the skills. We have a training center where we gather a lot of farmers, which we gather them.
is it monthly
So
or
it's
yearly?
monthly. We run the program Saturday, Friday, and Sunday,
Okay, 3 days in a
3 days in a week, which we gather groups of farmers, we enlighten them, we give them a lot of classes, even though we're not giving them any support, but we do it mostly to them and we give them the knowledge. After that, now we have decided to open a veterinary clinic for our clients. Those that have issue, they can still come to the veterinary clinic and do the needful things. And all these things you are seeing, we are putting modern equipments,
right, even very
which
visible.
like if you go to our veterinary clinic now, you have what we call the ultrasound, which even most of these government parastatals, you find out there is not this ultrasound machine. It's not common there. Even if it exists, you see that
Maybe it's
now it's
outdated.
the outdated machine they have. But we are praying that the government is going to provide these new machines to this particular hospital.
So, sir, I really feel like the people, our viewers, will understand that, like, there is opportunity in problems. But the thing is, a lot of people have access to you, and a lot of people don't have access to somebody like you that will say this kind of things to them. So I don't know how do you think the person can, like, put himself.
No, you can't just meet with any person. But what I have known is
And
that
the thing is, the type of people that we are seeing as our role models, sometimes, like the people that we are supposed to use as role models, we are not seeing them to use as our role models. Then we now go and choose the wrong people as role models. Like
it's
me.
not that you are not seeing, you are seeing them. Anytime, most of the people that are into, there are many people that are into these productions. And if you meet them, they will tell you almost what I have already told you. Yes, there are many times, like I've said, people didn't want to learn. You know, the first thing, whatever you are going to do, you have to develop interest. If you
That
don't have
personal
interest,
interest.
if you don't have interest, you're not going to meet your target. And most of the people that are having either BSc, HND, diploma in this area of specialization, they don't have interest
Okay, indeed. I
in
think
area
that
of
is where
areas.
the problem is. You had interest when you wanted to even start, because so a lot of us that we were looking for either maybe computer science, maybe engineering, then something now happened, they now give me animal science. I'm not like,
If you read engineering, like you're saying, even though we are not into that, agriculture is far better than any course you're thinking. Any, I've used the word any course. Me, up to now, I didn't see any course that passed agriculture.
you would see.
Up to now, I
You would
didn't
see,
see
sir.
any course
You
that
would
passed
see.
agriculture. Because I can say that if they're going to organize a debate, like
Well,
let's come and depend
your
your
courses.
courses and other courses, I will be the first person to defend agriculture than any course in the world.
So, sir, I think the thing is, but the love you have for agriculture is even what is fueling your desire to succeed and everything. So, I think for us to even see success in what we are doing, we have to develop that love, that zeal, that like we have to sit at a table with this thing. Okay, this is what I'm studying. Okay, how can I make it work for me? So, sir, what can you say to people that are upcoming, that want to enter, maybe that 16, 17, want to enter university, maybe they are having this
What
course.
I would tell them is that people should put in their mind that there is no job in the government.
There is no risk, yeah.
Government didn't have job to give to all people. Not only in Nigeria, in most of the developing countries, they are not giving jobs. But the governments are doing their best to provide a flexible environment for people to develop themselves. That is the work of a government. But people should put in their mind that government is not going to give them any job. And they should come back to agriculture and put a lot of effort and love the profession. Then the government will support them and provide suitable environment for them to work. But for sure, that is the only thing. If you don't have interest in this business, you are not going to succeed. You have to develop interest in this agriculture. Most of the people that are failing in, the reason why people are failing is that they just think that agriculture is a side business. Which, if you have a small shop that you invest 200,000 or 300,000 in a shop, most of the people will find out that they will stop in that shop from morning to evening, waiting for customer to buy one chocolate, 5 naira, two chocolate, two biscuits, like that, to gather all the money and get a profit of either 2,000 naira or 3,000 in a day. There's something with agriculture.
You have
If
to
you
put
want
your
to,
all your time.
you have to pull all your time. You have to stay there. You can't be in Abuja doing other business and you invest your money and be thinking that you will get profit here. It's not possible.
You have to be
You
there,
have to be there and put
present.
in your mind that this is my business, this is what I want to do, and this is how you will succeed. It's like you want to go into plantation of crops. You can't just be in Abuja and be sending people to put fertilizer for me, put
I think that is the
chemicals
problem.
for
Because there
me.
is
Yeah,
a lot
therefore you
of
continue losing.
scenarios you hear.
But if they
I
are
hear
putting
from both
fertilizer for
sides.
you, you have to be there. You have to make sure that each plant has received the quantity, each plant has received the amount of fertilizer is supposed to put that should. There's something with livestock. You say that drug A is given to pen A, drug B is given to pen B. Make sure that you're in that position. Have you confirmed that these drugs has been given? Are you sure that the mortality they have said, is it correct? What caused the mortality? Why is the mortality? You have to be there. You can't just be in a faraway and stay for 1 month, 2 months. You're expecting somebody to raise the things for you. Then after that, he will come and give you profit. This is not a real business. Therefore, the way you spend time in other business, you have to spend times in what? In this and in agriculture.
So I want to wrap it up, but I want to ask you to say directly to us, the viewers, all of us that are learning, because this is a place where we learn from people like you. So I want you to tell us like the easiest sector now in this particular aspect that you think somebody with a minimum of let's say 50,000 naira I can do and it will be favorable to me. And you think people are not in that segment, like people are not in that segment. So what
Poultry production.
poultry production, people are saying that day old chicks now are expensive.
They're not expensive. What are they expensive? They're selling day old chicks at the rate of 550, 600.
Okay.
If you buy a day old of 600, multiply by 20, what is our man?
Then I think 12,000.
12,000. Therefore, if you have 20 baht, the highest feed they will consume, they will not consume more than 3 bahts. Even the 3 bahts more than 50,000. But at least it is a good start that you get a lot of profit and you get a lot of margin.
Okay. So for guys, there are men that maybe they will say they don't have space. Maybe they are not in
Therefore, if you don't have space.
So thank you very much, sir, for your time and everything. Thank you very much. This like sitting was very insightful to me, and I hope to our viewers too. So viewers, as I'm looking at you now, just subscribe to the channel, because subscribe and leave your comments at the comment section so that any questions you have, any enlightenment you have about this particular episode, will bring your questions to him so that he could answer you. So thank you very much, sir, for giving us your time and everything. So hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you next week. Bye bye.